Thank you. Thank you. I have a very special announcement here before you go on to that. Wait a minute. I have a very special announcement I have to do. Because this is something that Jeff didn't know. We finally got this put together. It's been in the works for a long time. And we've often wondered what it is that kept Jeff from really, like breaking through, and into worldwide fame and everything. We finally figured it out. All the people who are really, really famous are all sponsoring charities for some disease or other. Okay? We've got the Susan Komen thing, and you got different spokesperson for Compassion International and all these other things. And we don't have anything like that. And the real problem is that all the really good diseases are already taken. Pretty much if it makes you limp, drool, or tremble, somebody's already taken care of that, okay? So the trick was finding the right disease that just seemed to fit Jeff and what he does. And we finally found it. It's very obscure, but I found this the other week, and the thing that really got me really, really excited about it is because I think not only can he be the sponsor, but I think Jeff is actually himself afflicted with this particular condition, which makes it even more meaningful to the other people. As most diseases nowadays, it's not really known by its name, it's just known by its initials, which is Jbrdd, which stands for Jewish Boy Rhythm Deficiency Disorder. Those who have ever played the piano for him know exactly what I'm talking about. You do? Okay. Now, some of you may have seen this disease in action and not known about it. You're at a wedding, and it's when they're dancing after the wedding, and some curly-headed 15-year-old kid is out there doing, like this, that kind of thing. That's Jewish Boy Rhythm Deficiency Disorder, which is a subgrouping of just plain old WBRDD, which is White Boy Rhythm Deficiency Disorder. Jews being a specific subgroup in that point there. Now, some of the symptoms, and see, this is what made me realize that some of the symptoms were not being able to clap on the offbeat during songs. Have you ever heard Jeff clap on the offbeat ever in your life? Or on the beat, for that matter. Have you
ever heard me clap on the beat?
So that's how we figured out that this was probably, like I said, the ideal disease for him. So
this is the sound of one hand clapping.
Yes, okay. So out on the table, you will find tonight, these are very special, you will find a whole group of pictures of Jewish boys with Jbrdd that you can sponsor. It's much cheaper than the other ones. It's only $5 a month for this. And all they do is they hook them to a chair and they give them electric shock every 3 seconds to try to get them to catch on to the whole point that what's going on. Okay, so if you want to be a part of that tonight, that's good. The reason I'm telling you that is I'm sneaking another song in, so don't pay. This is a real short one, okay? But this is I figured the hardest thing in the world is I wrote a blues song. And I don't know if I can teach a Jew boy to sing blues or not. I'm trying to figure this out, so we'll find out in a bit. So we're going to try, huh? I don't know. He won't agree to the treatment because the electric shock goes through his arm and sparks fly off his fingers. So just run this and we'll see if he can. Jeff's heard this and he may be able to help. So I don't know if you're going to help a little bit on this or not. I don't know. This is kind of a song about where a lot of us are today. So you may kind of have fun with this, okay? You don't have to clap if you don't want to. That's up to you. There are people by the score who say they're serving the Lord, but their lives don't seem to count for much good. Now they say they love the Savior, but they struggle with behavior. They're not living life the way that they should. You've always got a reason why the Father they're not pleasing. Always something or somebody to blame. And if only things were better, I've been under the weather. They just grumble, murmur, gripe, and complain. Well, it's time we took a look in the mirror and started doing what God put us here for, and making no excuses anymore. No excuses a promised land for me to explore. You see, God is my Father, and He has victory and blessings in store. When I make no excuses anymore. I remember there were times when I didn't have a dime, but somehow I always seemed to get fed. You can see that, can't you? Is never shaken, the righteous aren't forsaken, and his seed will not go begging for bread. Now we can live or we can lose. All we have to do is choose to believe God means the things that He said, and quit making those excuses that turn us into losers. Start trusting in His word instead. Now when I walk the way that He's leading, there is overwhelming victory in store, and I need no excuses anymore. Now God has got a plan for my future. He wants me to be blessed. Yes, He does. But if I keep on making excuses, I'll stay stuck in my mess. No excuses, no excuses anymore. I'm tired of the desert, and there's a promised land for me to explore. This is frightening, isn't it? Oh, God is my Father, and He has victory and blessings in store. When I make no excuses anymore.